When we're on the start line of the Olympic Games final, there's a million emotions. So for me, it's always about trying to become as present as possible.
You work for this moment for 4 years. So you do all this training for 5.5 minutes or less, and then it's done. Yeah. Being healthy is critical. It's the biggest thing we need to be every day of the week.
As an athlete, it's obviously so important that your body is thriving.
It's nutrition, it's your physicality, endurance, strength, it's everything.
You always have to look at what makes the boat go faster in every aspect. Is it going to make the boat go faster? If it is, great. If it's not, why are we doing it?
What I always say to the athletes is health is their business. That's even more important, especially if you do high-performance sport. A good coach has to have the understanding, listen to the athletes. They're not machines, just pushing button and then everything functions. Watching the athletes and the athletes' feedback is really important.
We have physiologists, biomechanists, physiotherapists, a nutritionist, a psychologist, and they all work together as part of a multidisciplinary team that help to get the most out of the athletes, both in training and in performance. We will monitor the athletes for little changes, but we'll also often get them in the laboratory or into various testing facilities where we can check for big changes in their performance or their physiology.
Stuff every day, ergos, rowing, weights. It's all monitored, it all goes into a database, and I guess you come out the other end. So you need to be on top of your fitness and your health like the whole time.
Rowing is a sport where you do an awful lot of volume training, and that brings with it the risks of injury and illness. So when an athlete does go down with an injury, it's often an opportunity to bring them back even stronger.
I had a hip arthroscopy in 2012 and it was really flaring up, and then they went in and I'd ripped half the cartilage off the bone. Having the right people behind me telling me the right things meant that I came back a lot quicker than was expected.
We demand a lot of our bodies every single day, and so it's really important that we kind of reward it with good food, kind of good sleep, so it's able to perform and do the mileage that we need to do to perform at the top level.
You've got to start seeing food as fuel. You have to see it as just fueling the body to get the energy in to do the training each day.
Health is the most fundamental thing. One of the key things that we've got down here is actually we've got a full-time doctor and we've got access to Circle Healthcare. And so what we're able to do is become more preventative rather than reactive with our health program. It really is fundamental to our performance.
The ultimate thing about rowing, it's like the hidden gem, is that it's not about individuals, it's about the sum of its parts. And having that camaraderie just makes such a big difference, because you're kind of buzzing and bumping off each other, and when you're knackered, other people can pull you up. And yeah, again, there's ups and downs with it, but almost when you have the lows, it makes the highs even better. So yeah, I think it's the ultimate thing.